if I can remember how to play this game. Nox.
Thomas led his friends to the creation matrix.
Goodness.
The system which generated the worlds up above. He had a plan. They were going to redesign the world.
Okay, game
That's
is a little
what the
quiet.
humans did. They changed the world to suit them. Why couldn't they do the same?
Somebody needs to inform them that you can't use the same pronoun with two different antecedents. Alright, so we're bumping up the game volume. Tell me what you think of this. Is that better? Sorry, I didn't mean to start the game, but I accidentally hit the button. Chrono, thank you for the cheer! You know, that's still helpful, so I still appreciate it. Getting all tangled up with my cords. This cord goes back. This cord goes front. Hold on. Oh my god. I just realized this is basically a ball. So we have to try to get it not here. That's my guess. Yeah. Sorry, friends. So I keep being told by people that this game is going to be very emotional. And as charming as it is, I'm not quite feeling it yet in that regard. So I'm curious what it's going to do. Oops. To convince me otherwise, you know? I assume that this is what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know what that just did, but I did it. Let's get Christopher up there. Okay, so you can leave your characters in free fall. Okay. Let's take a look and see. Oh no, are you serious? Okay, well, clearly she's going to be the one to do this. So now we've introduced bouncing ball physics. Cool. There we go. No! Man, my screen is too dark. How on earth? Oh no, I'm gonna have to play basketball, but we're all quadrilaterals! I've got the right idea though, clearly. Oh my goodness. So Nox is... Oh, hey, check it out, I did it! I did not expect to be able to do that. Okay, Christopher, can you do this? No. Alright, Thomas, we're gonna have to get some help for Christopher. Whee! Okay, we'll do this. Christopher. There you go, buddy. Can Thomas make this jump by himself? Yes, he can. Alright, Thomas. Thomas has a hat. Look what a jaunty hat he has. It's the jauntiest hat. Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Chris was skeptical. He knew his abilities would be of no use to anyone, but Laura smiled at him. And immediately, he knew he had to do everything he could to help them get there.
Oh good, well I'm very glad to know. Oh my gosh, so I don't remember the name of Thomas's boyfriend here. What is Thomas's boyfriend's name? James, thank you, Chrono. Okay, so I can't do anything over there. Okay, what can you do here, friend? So I have to figure out what's that. So James is stuck. And this buddy is tall and stuck. So he needs to get up there. So somebody's gonna have to go press that button. Claire? Okay. There's another button over there. So how am I gonna get to that button? Because she's gonna have to get over there and hit that. Where's another button? There's another button. There's a third button. Where is that third button? Oh! Hold on. No. You, Thomas. Thomas, we're gonna do this. Alright, okay, so that counts as a button. That also counts as a button. So she can probably go over here. That's my guess. I think she's fulfilled her obligations. I think she can't go anywhere else. It's such a good old-fashioned name. Or not name, sound effect. Name? Why did I say name? I don't know. Okay. Alright, so Claire's gonna go hang out over here. In the Claire corner. No, that one's not Claire. That one's Claire. What's the name of the double jumper? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Sarah. Okay, thank you. Oh my god, I'm playing Pong with Sarah and Laura, right? Claire is the... You know, in hindsight, I can't actually control more than one character here. Yes, Claire is a superhero, that's true. Okay, so it's just these two girls. Okay. So it's Sarah. And, and Laura. Oh no. Oh, I see. Ah, no! Okay. Good. Chris had a crisis.
Had been born special. She understood that now. She was created to help others. If her bounce could be passed on, then this would all have been worthwhile.
Yes. Okay, well, so we got Laura and Sarah having the girl party of girls. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna do this. Oh! That was exciting. How did that happen? Okay, I wasn't sure if... Yeah, like what just happened there? How did that happen? Physics? Maybe? Look at how skillful. Okay. Haha! It is interesting, like...
Thomas liked the idea of being an architect. He wanted to modify the world to help others. He was sick of these contrived spaces, these intentionally obtuse paths and puzzles.
Alright, James.
He'd do things differently. He'd empower the AIs above.
Okay, so this actually seems to be about team. Physics or magic space ghosts. Hold on. But Claire needs... She can't jump that high on her own, can she? Yeah, no, she can't. Oh no, something is gonna... This isn't good. How on earth... Hold on. Okay, we're gonna see how far we can go with this. I need to learn my keys here. Aha! You told me I couldn't do it, game, but I believed in my characters and we did it. Yeah! Look at that. Okay, so well the girls have figured it out. Alright, boys. Okay, well James got it too. What is Mr. Bro's name again? You guys gonna have to give me names for everybody who isn't Thomas and Christopher, apparently. John! So John is the bro. Sarah, are you ready to be the hero? Sarah is ready to be the hero. Well, she wanted to be the chosen one, but it turns out that it was Thomas. I mean, you can space alert, and it's possible I wouldn't know any different. Oops. Oh my gosh, we can play keep away! Except there's nobody to keep away. I mean, there are, but... Alright, come on, Sarah. Nope, keep away. No, keep... Ah, that's the exact opposite of what we're trying to do here. Okay. Nope. I feel like this is... Like, a lot of the rest of it feels like controls. This feels like ridiculous trial and error, so I'm not a big fan of the ball physics. See? Ah! No! No! I'm Lauren. Okay, well, let's see. What else have we got going on over here? Okay, so that's where we're trying to go. Gosh, there's like more of this. That's not good. Like, it's not just me. This seems like it's, right? I mean, maybe it is just me. Maybe. Ah! Come on, thing. No! No! Okay. See if I can do this. I'm gonna need somebody who's better at physics than me. Hey, Serious Inc. We're trying to help some quadrilaterals. They've invented basketball or soccer. I guess it's probably more like soccer. Don't you hit balls with your head with soccer? Isn't that a thing? Or football for those of you who aren't American? American football is not my favorite sport. No. Oh, really, Ivy? I didn't know that. Well, that seems timely. Is it good? What kind of game is it? Okay. Come on, Sarah. Alright, well, your job is done here, Sarah. Alright.
John's massive jumps were dwarfed by Sarah. For the first time in his life, he felt humbled, not as good as someone else. He realized that he wanted to make every AI up there feel as heroic as he had.
my
He
gosh.
liked the sound of that.
Come on, James. Nope. Short sci-fi graphical. Oh, I do like graphical text adventures. What's the game called? Hmm? Subsurface circular? No! Oh, I'm sorry, James. Haha! Going with the robots on the train? Haha! Aliens on a boat, robots on a train. Oh, look at that. Who else have we got? John. Alright.
Come.
Come. Alright. There's sure a lot
James
going on here.
still felt weird. But he realised now that everyone else was too. They were a crew of weirdos. Weirdness that would save all the normals up above. The other AIs would escape and it would all be down to 7 rectangles with very different relationships to gravity.
I mean, I guess she can float and that has something to do with gravity. He has backwards gravity. According to other people. Oh. Hang on, you gotta let Claire do her thing. Alright, Claire. Go for it, my friend. Oh, you do want to go down there, don't you? Okay, buddy. You can go hang out over here. Thomas, you're gonna whack this one. Bam! You're Thomas. I like to cry about video games. I'm not a big fan of crying. Oh, goodness, I'm sorry, guys. That's not how I intended for that to go. Oh, maybe if Claire comes down here, Thomas can have... We got stuck. It wasn't the best. Alright, Thomas, I think you've done your part. Alright, who's next? Oh, goodness. Oh no. Are we gonna do it? No. Who are we missing? The noise that plays when you bump up against a wall. Yeah, no, DX1, they do a nice job with the, Oh my god, everybody's all together! Look at this! Do you see how friends we are? We're the most friends.
Thomas knew he'd never meet Nathan Fillion, nor a Transformer. He'd never get to visit Gotham City or eat at movies.
Movies?
It didn't matter. If he and his friends jumped into the creation matrix, they could give everyone else in the simulation a chance to.
Didn't they have another pop cultural reference, recently? Okay. Okay, so she can get across here. What are we doing over here? Oh, look at that. There's a thing. We got it. A selfless act. Where does she go? Okay. Alright, well, Sarah, I think you might be done. Okay, you're gonna slowly cross over here. Claire is our one who's gonna have to... You know, Chris, we're gonna have to do this. Yeah, good job, buddy. Claire! They are the square friends, aren't they? Yeah! List of games everyone needs to play for the day. You know, I don't know. Whew, that was close. Alright, buddy. You're gonna get over here. He can actually get over most of these. And if he can do it, then everybody can. Well, that's good. Boing. Boing, boing. Oh, poor Chris. He's all over in the corner. Alright, who's next? Oh, Thomas, you're fine. Ooh, okay. Oh wait, we gotta get Laura. Just we'll get James too. James is like, I don't know what the rest of you guys are worried about. I'm fine. See, the problem, Mini Kitty, with that is that, like, there's a lot of people who have very different tastes, and I don't know if they would. I know I'm gonna need help to get her over there, though. She can't. Yeah, she can't jump up that high. So who is gonna help her? Can she jump on top of Thomas? I hope so. Thomas is way more mobile. My tastes? For somebody who likes the same things that I like. Hold on, sorry, I gotta figure this out. 2, 3. So she can't quite do that. She can't jump up on him. Okay, John, you might be called for here, buddy, because you are way more better at, okay. Oh, crap. Okay, sorry guys. No. No! Can she jump up on Thomas? I don't remember. Yes, yes she can. Yes! Okay, good. Alright, Claire, escort her safely across. Look at this teamwork! Hello, friends. Look at all you guys. Look at all you guys. I'm so proud of you. The boys. Oh, that seems very fitting for John. Sorry. Sorry, John. Claire will escort you properly. And I guess we can escort Thomas too. It's funny because it's called Thomas Was Alone, see, but like the entirety of the game is that Thomas isn't alone. I'm sure that's not intentional at all. Thomas is gonna go boing over here. Thomas was alone, that's true. He was in past tense. Alright, so here's Claire. Alright, Thomas. John is gonna be the last one to go. Sorry, buddy. You're just really tall. I have to make sure everybody else gets to their place before you get there. Okay, well, we did that. These don't necessarily all seem as hard, but I suspect the next one is going to be really hard. I achieved Electric Boogaloo. See, like right now... Like right now, nothing seems like complex or bad. Like the AIs have become sentient. Who is this? this a random AI? Yes, this looks a lot like Thomas's starting place. Not to, oops. Remember that. Ah, no. Jumping is hard. Okay. Oh goodness. Now what? Okay. I guess this one has a long jump.
Gray felt something change beneath his feet. Something had shifted. The shape in front of him hinted at a possibility.
He acquired Claire feet.
He couldn't do that before.
Yeah! Sorry. Well, that's cool. So Gray is our new friend. This makes me think of Portal somehow.
Joe was happy. They'd settled here. They'd not seen another AI for many cycles, and she liked it that way. She saw Sam leap into the shifter with fear.
What's the shifter? See, it's not just a quirky narrator with puzzles. It's the way that the puzzles evolve, and the fact that you think you understand the world. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I don't know that this one's taking inspiration from Portal so much as that it makes me think of Portal. Okay, so they can both just go, like, cruising. Well, what the heck? Cool. Oops. Oh. Actually, you know, I can just go under the thing, can't I? No, I can't go under the thing. It is interesting seeing things like that enjoyed Portal but didn't quite get what made Portal good. Oh, what? My gravity's backwards now.
Gray couldn't work it out. Why was the world letting him do this? It was dumb. It was awesome, obviously, but why?
Yeah.
They seemed to be leading him up. Up. And to the right.
Oh yeah, I've heard bad things about Citizens of Earth. That it tried and failed. Yes.
Joe wished Sam would stop. This was just like the time with the pixel clouds. They hadn't seen any for a while. He was always running off like this.
What does this let me do? Okay. Hey, not animal tested.
Sam was sorry, and he tried to calm Joe down. He couldn't explain why he felt this way. He just knew that there was somewhere else he should be.
Okay, well, I did not save my friend, and now my friend is sad, so I'm gonna go rescue my friend. Whee! Okay, that didn't work so well. Wait, how am I gonna do that? Can I go down here? No? How do I do that? No! Okay. She can get on the other side of this, right? No, she can't. No? What? I don't understand. Oh no. I don't know what the red one does except make it unblue. Let's see if that's enough to do it. Oh! Oh! Oh, it's right, because it's Laura colored. No, I got it. Got it! Oh, wait, no. You're gonna have to be that. And you're gonna have to be the one that we, ferry across here on. Very cool. Okay. Oops. Let's see how this goes. Are you serious? You're serious. You're serious. Okay. Yeah, Zai, this game is extremely charming. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh my god. Wait, no, I did that backwards, didn't I? No, that guy's gotta be pink. Okay. I'm gonna try again. It's gonna be really annoying, isn't it? Ha! Okay, cool. That's what I thought. You little jerks! That's what I have to say about that. At least I knew what I was supposed to do there. Yes, ask your...
All felt it. There was a whisper to the shifters.
What can you do, Paul? Swiss Army Man? That doesn't sound like a very fun time.
They had not occurred randomly. They had been created. He set off.
Okay. So now I'm bouncy. Why is that blue even there? I don't know. I
Gray
do?
listened to the old man. The shifters had been placed in the world by the architects, AIs who sacrificed themselves to fuel their escape. There was an outer world, a world beyond the confines of their universe. Up and to the right.
Oh, that's the switch. I didn't realize it was a little buddy. Alright, little buddy. That's fair, Space Alert. I'm confused by what's going on with the story, though. Oops. That doesn't seem to be what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. Oh my god, I'm not good at video games, guys. Ah! Okay. Nope.
Jo was growing to like her newfound abilities. Maybe Sam had done the right thing after all. It was getting a bit chilly though.
Okay, and then he comes over here. I think that one is Sam. Oh, okay. Okay, you're gonna be the bouncy block. 'Cause you jump way farther. Oops. Okay, got it. Alright, friend. Come here. Yes, we are friends. Although I suppose these two aren't friends. Oops. Oh, I have to hit that switch. Well, have no fear. That switch got hit. Oh my god. This is a lot of things. Are we gonna be going? Okay, I'm not gonna be upside down. Okay, so I'm alone here. Oh, hey! It's Sarah!
Gray had left the old man behind. He had to get to this exit. He had to be the one to get out. A whole world to himself.
Okay, Gray, that's not very
He
nice.
had to get there before anyone else did.
Haha! Did you see what I did there? I did what I was supposed to do. That's what I did. Now what do I do? I don't know. Aha! Got it. This whole switching to being able to use other people's abilities. Oh my god! This guy travels really far. He jumps and goes really far. That's his thing. Nope. What to do here? You see that in the water? This one's gonna get me stumped for a while. I don't have any friends, so it's gotta be me. Oops. Well, apparently it's just a matter of being better at the game instead of solving a puzzle. He's slippery. It's not my fault. Or she. I don't remember which one this is. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay. Sorry, guys. Boing, 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 boing. Ah! Oh. Whew, okay.
Paul cursed Gray. He should never have told him. He had to get to the other AIs of the world, warn them about Gray.
Oh, is Gray gonna try to kill everybody?
Stop him.
That's not very nice. Oh, buddy! Oh, little buddy. You are not good at this, are you? I don't know what to do with this. Ah! He just barely makes it.
Joe and Sam saw Gray across the gap. He waved them over. He seemed, well, nice. They helped him to the next portal.
Actually, we'll get the little guy. Actually, in second thought, maybe there's another way to do this. Maybe not. Ah, okay. Okay. Needs more hats. I don't know what that achievement did, but I did it. Okay, well. So is he gonna lure them all to their deaths? That would be something that might explain why people find this game sad. Alright, little buddy. Haha! Didn't think I was gonna be able to make that. But it turns out I was. Whee! Okay. Up and to the right, this is the achievement. Former head of security at Artificial Life Solutions. There's a whole bunch of little grey guys.
Team Jump had been together for a long time. They were a machine, a well-oiled machine. They could jump like nobody's business.
Oh my god, they're fleas. How adorable. Oh man, when one of them jumps, they all jump. Alright, Team Jump. the music doing that thing again? It is, isn't it? Can you guys handle it? It kind of fits the madness of this area. Well, Team Jump is all friends. Alright, Team Jump. You're gonna jump the most. Nobody's gonna jump like Team Jump. Oh my god, they're really cute though, aren't they? Look at them. There's just like a whole like family of them. Izzy Bravo, thank you for following. Alright.
They thought as one, they acted as one.
Well, no, that's not entirely true. They've got to have some individuality. Maybe. I mean, maybe they don't. Oh. Alright, buddies, here we go. Alright, so hopefully the music will be fixed. Okay, hold on. Restart level? Hopefully this will be just one song. Sounds like it's just one song.
Paul bowed before the team. He begged them to help. He told them of the outer world, of the cats who couldn't spell, of the liar, Grey. Up and to the right, they answered in unison.
Alright, well, I'm not quite sure what we're doing here. What the heck? Sorry, guys. Alright. That's what you get, is what it says. I don't know how to get up there. Hoop! Okay, I'm gonna try this again. That didn't work. What if we start from farther over here? Nope. It's not gonna be you, buddy. You can't jump very high. Oh! Oh my god. Oh. That did not go according to plan. Oh. You, no, not you. You, buddy. Sorry, friends. We're gonna... Ah! That's not what I meant to do! Okay. Hold on, friends. Sorry. I think I know what I'm gonna do here. I think what I'm gonna do is stack this little tower over here. And then use the... Darn it! Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Izzy, is your cat's favorite musical Big? Is it now? I like Cats the musical. Oh no! Okay. No! Look at all of my careful planning failing miserably. No. All that for nothing, Lauren. I don't know what to do from here then. I suspect I might have been on the right track. Nope. I can't do it, friends. Ah. Okay. I can do this. Theoretically, I can do this. That's what I have to say about this. Physics! I don't know how that happened, but we did it. Like, somehow, sometimes it seems like it. Alright, does anybody have any ideas for what I could do here? Any suggestions, any hints? What am I doing horribly wrong? Oh, like, ha. Alright, well that happened. Well, I suppose we can just leave those guys there. Whew. Alright, little guy, what are you gonna do? Where does he go? I haven't seen his path. Where are you going, little buddy? Oh! Nice job, Lauren.
Gray, Joe and Sam continued moving upwards. They had to make it. Gray had told the couple he was looking for a lost friend. He'd made something up about being alone on a quest for lost allies. They had eaten it up.
Hi, Cyber! Apparently Gray is, bad news. As it turns out. I don't know why that just happened. Why why did I go through here? What does that let me do? Oh! Yeah, well they told me that there was a heroic sacrifice, but I didn't really get what it was. So... like, they had all the characters talk about that they were sacrificing themselves, but... what are we supposed to be doing here? We're gonna launch over here. Sure, this one I think involves more puzzle than coordination, and I'm not quite sure that I figured out the way to solve the puzzle. So I'm going to... is that thing not coming down? Did I break? Did I break? Oh gosh, are you serious? I assume I want this little guy to get up there. Hey, Slow Brother. Yeah, I know. I dyed my hair red, I think, what, a month and a half ago? Something like that. It's, oh, man. So... oh. That is definitely a quote that describes my transistor experience. Okay. So, you're on there. Thank you, Slow Brother. Originally, I tried to dye my hair purple, but I actually re-dyed it red. Let's see. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Darn it! Okay, well, whatever. Wait, what? No. Oh! Okay. Actually, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What do I do here? I'm really not sure. Do here? I don't know. Other than have that guy die a whole lot. Right, but what do I do about this little buddy? I guess maybe there's some other way to come back to him, but... nope. Does not appear that there's a way to come back to him. Great. Okay. Well, fortunately, he can get reset. But what do I do with this guy over here? Or her, I suppose. I think she's a girl. How do these two... don't know. So that I need to remember actually does walk over like all the way. So I'll go there. There's something I'm missing here. Like, I don't know what it is. What is it? What is the thing that I'm missing? You know? I don't understand. And why is the pink here? I don't know. Well, these ones I actually just found out their names, but I don't know what to do. I do actually. I have no idea what to do here, and it's probably going to wind up being a frustrating process of... Oh! Never mind. Never mind. Never mind, I got it. I'm good. I mean, we'll see whether that works. Well done, Cyber. You're a psychic connection. So do I want to get that purple down there? Do I want to get that purple? Or do I want to just like try to get my buddies across here? One more. Oops. Oh, really, the X-Men? Okay, I wondered why the purple was here. Okay. Doop 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 doop. Doop 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 doop. Wow 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 wow. Okay, we did it. Green. Oh, that's going to be gravity reversing.
The team, along with their spiritual leader Paul, worked their way right.
Oh my god, that's...
Team Jump were proud of their progress. They'd obliterated all challenges in their path. Yeah, they'd heard of individuals getting stuck on staircases or stepping stones. This did not happen to Team Jump.
Alright, Team Jump, we're gonna do this. I'm not very good at beatboxing, no. Although I do have a friend who does, beatboxing flute. Ooh, oh, okay. Well, this one should be relatively straightforward. Whee! Boing! The sound effects help. Do 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 do. Plop. Do 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 do. All right. What? Okay, well. Darn it! Are you serious? Did I mess this up forever? Oh, okay. Oops. Alright, buddy. Bam! We got it! Oh no. No. No, this is not good. Oops. Okay. Whew.
Gray could tell they were nearing the exit portal. He smiled to himself, trying to work out the easiest way of dispensing with his allies when the time came.
That's not very nice, Gray. This is why you don't have any friends. You could try not being evil and then you might have friends. Just a thought, you know? Just a thought. Whoop! Okay, that works. I don't know if team jump are the best, but I do like them. They're pretty charming. Alright. Okay, we got it. I have never played VVVVV because I think that game is really hard, right? I don't generally play
Team
hard
Jump
games.
saw the others beyond the wall. They were doing well. Paul tried to shout a warning, but they couldn't hear him. Gray counted 5 in Team Jump. He could take them.
I've heard that, I mean, I've heard some of VVV's soundtrack and it is really good. What? This is crazy. Hopefully I won't need this friend anywhere else. I'll probably need this friend somewhere else. Nope. Hi, Nox. Oh my gosh, are you a lap cat? Meow? Alright. We're gonna do this. Okay. So you're gonna do that. And you're going to do this. Ah, yes. Got it. Hi, Nox. What is it, baby cat, huh? Are you a cutie? She is a cutie. Did you know she's a cutie? She's a cutie. There's Nox. Doop 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 doop. Nox, hi. Darn it. Okay. Yes, there's gonna be so many beeps. You better be okay with the beeps, my friends. The beeps. Boop. Here comes Nox. She's all boing. Oh, these guys. Oh. yeah, get used to hearing that sound a lot. Okay, so you're here. Yes. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Turn it! Okay. Okay. Okay, that's better. Are you guys going crazy yet? Oh my gosh, this guy is going to be a liability here because he's so tall, isn't he? Whoop! Whee! Boing boing! Reverse pachinko. Haha. Yeah, maybe. Alright. Alright, little guy. Or girl. Which one of these is the guy and which one is the girl? I want to make sure that I'm using my pronouns right for my little geometric friends. Oh no! Nox is so mad right now. Do you see how mad she is? She's like, why are you doing this? I think it's Madam Boxington. That's what it sounds like. Lauren! No, Lauren! No, it gave us their genders though. That's why I'm checking. Okay. I am definitely the worst of them at platforming. Oh no! Okay. Alright, so we're gonna go here. You go there. You go there. So is this fellow going to kill them all? Ah, I see, okay. So that's in case you mess it up. Got it. Well, I'm going to try not to mess it up. So is he going to just like systematically kill everybody in the game?
Sam was worried at how silent Gray had become. He wasn't responding to Joe's questions or acknowledging them at all.
Oh, there's spikes on the ceiling. Okay, so we do want to avoid the green. Just avoid the green. Except here, you want the green.
Were they really trying to save his friends?
Hey, how's it going? Oops, oh no. Justin, have you played this game? If you guys don't know Justin Squarewave, he is the drummer in my band and a friend. No, buddy, no, buddy, no. No, I'm dying. I'm playing a puzzle platformer. Can you believe it? Me. Puzzle platform. Oops. Oh. That's not good. Okay, well, I guess I'm stuck. It's, like, weird. I don't know what to do. I think I might be stuck. I might have to start this level over. Oh no, Ben. Let's start this level over.
Sam was
yeah, that's
worried at how
right.
silent Gray had become. He wasn't responding to Joe's questions.
Oh, you're absolutely right. I
acknowledging them at
suppose
all.
I could do that, couldn't I, CB? Theoretically. I mean, it actually seems like that might be really hard to set up, though. Oops. Okay. Okay. No, you died. Okay. Oh, how am I gonna do this one? This one's like way longer. How on earth? There's no way she can do this. Okay. Phew. Okay. Oh, Ben. Thank you, Ben. Whew. Okay. So this big tall guy is not good. He's not a friend. Oh, I see. Wow. He is unintentionally suffering. Oh. Well, thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. Whew, careful. Oh well. I guess I have to prioritize getting the little one across. Ivy, thank you too! By the way, if anything weird happens, it might be because Nox just sat down on my keyboard, but she's so cute. Oh no. Yeah, apparently, Chrono. Oh, well, thank you guys. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. This guy's a jerk, so I don't feel bad. Suplexing a train. Sorry. I practiced, Justin. I practiced like I'm supposed to. I still don't know everything by heart, though. I'm gonna have to print out some sheet music, which I hate doing for live performances. No! Yeah, so for those of you who might maybe live in, like, roughly the vicinity of Houston, we are playing 3 shows at Comic Palooza, which is many different entertainment media conventions.
Were they really trying to save his friends?
Let's see. Oh my god. Well, that's pretty fantastically fun. I forgot to practice Naruto today. I'm bad. That's okay. I will just have to practice Naruto. It's called The Raising Fighting Spirit, and it's a really good song. Alright, buddy. I don't feel too bad about this dude. Okay. But you know, it's a really cool song. Okay, so here we've got the friends. Hello, friends. Why are we flying through time and... Oh my god, are you serious? CB, we play music from Phantasy Star 1.
Paul knew the path ahead wasn't safe. He told the team to wait, that he'd come get them when it was secure. Gray had to be stopped, whatever the cost.
Boing! So yeah, we play something from the Sega Master System from, like, 1987, so we're, not really concerned about doing just the popular things. That's true, Team Jump is gonna do... Team Jump's thing. Oh man. Alright, get prepared for beeps. Bye, Ben! See you later! Oh my gosh, I am gonna... Once we're done with our shows this weekend and I can spend my music time not practicing music for the band, I'm going to record Firelink Shrine on Flute live on stream. Hey, Proto! How are you doing? Penguin Land? What is Penguin Land? Hang on. Careful, 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 Justin. I'm trying to avoid spoilers. So.
Commentary isn't it?
Wait, commentary is a... They're saying something. It's okay.
The Pixel Cloud had been separated from its allies for some time. She'd not heard the order to retreat. She was shocked by the appearance of the 4 aberrations below.
Who is the Pixel Cloud?
The old one seemed to be leading the liar to an outcropping. It was within her reach. She could remove them both. The couple could wait. They weren't going anywhere.
Oh, he doesn't even get to betray them, huh? Game where you're a space penguin? That actually sounds vaguely familiar. Okay, buddy. I don't know where you're going. Oh, little buddy can't do it. Little buddy, I'm sorry you can't do it. I don't even know where I'm going. Where am I going? Why am I not checking where I'm going before I go? Charging blindly on ahead. Because this music is inspiring. Acid switch game? What does that mean? Oh, I am bringing this guy to the right place. Okay, cool. Oh, buddy, you can't do it. You can't do it. Look at you. Why can't you do it? Oh, I bet it's because you need to have double jump. Yeah. Maybe so. Okay. So you're gonna get double jump. Look at how big your double jump is. Wait, technically legal. Oh, well that makes this a whole lot less annoying. So you can sell pre-made games on Unity stores? Really? How is that? So that's what an acid flip is, you're saying. Acid, not acid. Oh good, that is where I'm supposed to be going. Okay. Well. Boing! Oh my gosh. Boing. Boing. This is actually kind of fun. Boing. How are you gonna get up, buddy, huh? Oh, do you need double jump too? Okay, so somebody else is gonna have to give you a ride. Who is there? You, huh? Alright. Unless you can just double jump your way across. Whoop. Oh, you can just double jump? Okay, well fine. Clearly double jump is just the answer. Well, but where are you trying to get to, my friend? Where are you trying to go? Also double jump? Everything's gonna be double jump. Ha! Okay. It's gonna be you, friend. Oh no, you died. Boo hiss. Actually, can this guy get on your... Can this one get on your head? Oh yes, okay, so with the double jump, this one can't get on your head. Okay. Oops. Bad blocky voxel survival FPS games. That doesn't sound like my sort of thing. Why is he trying to kill his friends? Well, not his friends, his enemies. Okay. Oh, are you serious? How can that be? No. So do I have to bring that one over here? No. You, friend. You're the one who's gonna do it. Alright, friend. That is really unfortunate. So does just, like, nobody care about... Okay, hold on. There we go. Got it. Boinga, boinga, boinga. Oops, wrong one. Okay. Well, I think I picked the least frustrating. So... Well, but I've heard Steam just took a bunch of games down, didn't they? Much to everybody's dismay. Huh. Oh. Well. This is bad.
Joe and Sam ran. They had no idea where these final portals would lead, but it had to be better than this.
Oh, okay, so they actually had an explanation. Well, that's good, because I had... It sounded very troubling to me, let's say. Nox. Please don't break my computer. Nox thinks maybe she'll break my computer. Nox. This level doesn't look like much fun. But I will persevere and see what I can accomplish. The snow is an interesting thing. Right, Cyber, but I was under the impression that they were also going after a number of like relatively friendly queer games. And that, like, plus, like, if you're going to have rules that allow people to have I'm not gonna lie, the game is playing this music as though it's very dramatic, and I don't feel that there's anything dramatic. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong because I don't feel particularly emotionally invested in really anything in this game right now. Like, yeah, just oh, I see. Oh, I see, okay.
They leapt.
It's not so much that it sounds like it's like supposed to be this like epic sweeping, we're going towards the surface thing, and I like the music, I really do, but I missed. That would have been far more dramatic. Thomas is not alone is the achievement. Okay, so the screens are all turning on. Searchlights. Wait, is that the game? The idea for level 24 is one person's... Okay. I have to admit, I'm extremely confused. Everyone who cheers me on Twitter is really cute. Yes, the music is totally doing the thing. Everyone I missed off this list. Okay. So I'm sorry, by the way, guys. I'm sorry for the music doing what it's doing. Oh, thanks, Cyber. Is that for Nox being a cutie? Because she is a cutie. You know, I consider myself a fairly emotionally open player. I tend to be moved by games, even when other people aren't necessarily, and admittedly I did stop in the middle of this game, but I didn't realize that my entire party, yeah, and unfortunately, okay, well, I'll listen to the music properly because it sounds very pleasant. Well, but Nick, a lot of people told me that this game was going to make me cry and that it was really sad, so I was waiting for something to happen. Because I normally wouldn't play a puzzle platformer, but I was told there was story connected to this one. And it's charming and fun. Like, the little bit of light characterization is charming and cute. But I guess is it a unique experience? Giving the different shapes names. Okay, well, here we go. We're going to talk about this for a bit. So, I have a tendency to personify things anyway. So I'll like name the cars on the road or whatever. And so left to my own devices, I would do something like give them names, and personify them. Like that is, so the fact that the characters had names and personalities and things like that. And this was, no, hey, naming cars is normal. Most people do that, right? I swear most people do that. Okay, we're just gonna have this happen again. Sorry about the music doing what it does. But yeah, so I do tend to come up with personalities for things. Yeah, unfortunately, Cyber, there's nothing I can do about it. I just tried to fix it. So it's a really interesting play on that, because it does, like, because like when I couldn't remember their names, yeah, there's a word for that, Moon Auto-Tune. I don't remember what it is. Having some letter difficulties there. But no, so I think this is an interesting play on our tendency as humans to personify things, to anthropomorphize things, shall we say. And so to make them as a... That name sounds familiar. Do I know the name Chris Blundell from something? Because that sounds familiar. Sorry, I'm curious about... Yeah, no, the credits is really cute. And like the game is, it's cute and it's charming. I don't regret playing it. In fact, if anything, like I'm proud of myself for playing a game that is a combination of two genres I don't play. Like I don't play puzzle games and I don't play platformers. I usually really strongly dislike them. So, that's funny, Nick. Pay respects to your F key by pressing my F key. I finally looked up what the F key thing was all about because I'd never known what it was all about. So now I know. Because I'm not apparently very memey. Meme-ish? Oh, I'm sorry, Cyber. The music is definitely having some trouble. I know Sirius Inc. No, I went and looked it up on Know Your Meme. Yeah, no, I tend to dislike puzzles and dislike platformers. Although I'll play. Okay, so if this is the entirety of it, then we're gonna have to exit. Okay, sorry, the music was a bit much, but yeah. So clearly, like, it seems like the guy who made the game is charming, good-natured, has a good sense of humor. Makes good, solid games. Like, the puzzle, clearly it wasn't too hard because I was actually able to beat these levels myself. The platforming is a little bit too precise for me in some places, but we managed to make it work. Okay, Portal is a weird thing because it's not a first-person puzzle game exactly. It's a first-person shooter puzzler. And Portal, oh my god, you guys should have seen the first time I played Portal. It was years ago. I don't remember when Portal came out, but my cousin decided over Thanksgiving that I needed to play and beat Portal, so I did. Oh, okay, so Thomas and his friends... So the reason why people were picking up Thomas and his friends' powers is because they sacrificed themselves and turned into their powers. Okay, so that makes sense. The fact that only 2 of the AIs made it through at the end, I don't know. And like, I don't know, I guess just it's a cute and charming game. It's a cute and charming frame for a solidly designed, seemingly unique puzzle platformer. I have not played enough puzzle platformers to know if other things do this kind of... And it does kind of make me think of Portal 2, where you've got the different kinds of goo and stuff like that, so there's different things you can do. But which is why, like, when you were running over the color things, that's why I was like, oh, it makes me think of Portal. Partly because you, like, follow, like, the test chambers and then eventually it expands to something else, which this kind of felt that way. And then it had, like, the different colored patches and you can, like, change what you have equipped, basically. I don't know. But yeah, Portal 1 is really, really good. The Talos Principle. That sounds vaguely familiar. What do I know about that game? I've heard good things about it, but okay, well, apparently it's popular with you guys, so that's a good sign. Okay, it's got robots, of course. Well, please, that explains at least why you might have a soft spot for it or be inclined to. Oh my god, I forgot about my scale of deadness. Oh, well, we didn't have... Did we have the scale of deadness when we were playing? Did that happen? Yeah, so things that are difficult aren't always good. Oh, the Serious Sam folks. Okay. Oh! Huh. Interesting, Serious Inc. Didn't know that. I do like hunting lore and things that are well written. I am willing to play things outside of... Oh, do I have like a little anime... I have a little anime dupe. That's exciting. I do want to play the Beginner's Guide. I don't know, Kroner. I'm actually kind of behind on some freelance work, so I might take some time. I might call it early tonight and take some time to do that. I've heard of that Cyber, but I have not played it. Is that an adventure game? The Witness is made by the person who made Braid, and so I don't know that I'm interested in playing it. I do want to play the Beginner's Guide, and I do have the Beginner's Guide. So that might happen. Yeah, it's made by one of the Stanley Parable people, right? Proto, have you played Braid? That's one of the most pretentiously written excuses for nice guy behavior I've ever encountered in my life. So, I am not a fan of Braid. And then they're like, actually, it's symbolic of this other thing. And I'm like, you somehow made me like that game even less. Well done. So, yeah, I have brothers, I think. What is that one called? Let's see. I also really want to get Tacoma at some point, which is by Fulbright, the company that made Gone Home. And I really like the writer for that, so I have high hopes for Tacoma. Well, Nick, apparently the intent has something to do with a statement on atomic bombs or something like that. But it doesn't read as being critical of the nice guy behavior to me, so I don't know. To me, it seemed like it was being played straight, so I was not a big fan. But yeah, so we could just knock out a bunch of indie games on Tuesdays and then go to Crisis Core, or we could do Crisis Core and then keep taking indie games breaks. Eventually, I'm going to beat Dark Souls theoretically. So, surprise friends, Nick? What do you mean? I do want to revisit One Shot. Well, the thing is, so we've got One Shot that I want to play. Let me open up my Steam. What do I have, Lauren? What do you have? Library. Okay, so we have Beginner's Guide. I do have a Query, which I understand is not a super small game. Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. It's supposed to notify me for these things, but it didn't. Yeah, Blues, I might actually wait longer on One Shot so that it can be as blind as I can have it be. Yeah, okay, so Query is not a small game. But I think it's made by a bunch of different people who made a bunch of different things that I like. Huh. Okay, well, it's supposed to have a little, like, woo, this thing happened. Okay, yeah, I do have Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. I've got that one. I've got Dropsy. I've got... Okay, I've actually beaten those. Yeah, I know, Fuzzy, but I think, like I said, I think I'm going to take my time tonight to play, or not to play, to do some work. Yeah, Dropsy seems super charming. I've played all of the That Game Company games, Moon Auto Tune, and I love them. We should make Proto play Journey. It's a good game. I don't know. Oh, I've got Grim Fandango, which is also not a tiny game. I've got the King's Quest collection, which I know, but I'm not good at. But let's see. And then I've got Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, but that is not a small game. Yeah, What Remains of Edith Finch, I have heard consistently, is not worth the emotional experience of it. Or at least that I would probably not like it, so. Um, let's see. I've got The Longest Journey, which I think is also probably not a small game. And if I'm going to play an adventure game, I'm probably more likely to play Grim Fandango. Beaten Loom. Monkey Island 2, I've gotten some requests on YouTube for. Beat that one, beat that one. One Shot, I'm going to go through and play again. I've heard of those blues. I know, Nick, right? So that's a bit much. See, I don't think I'm going to replay Oxenfree. Oh man, Sands of Time, I love that game. Somebody gave me Prison Architect so I can play the like ultimate reform friendly prison. Satellite Rain? Why do I have Satellite Rain? Oh, that must be... I don't know. Okay, I beat Monkey Island. I've got the Space Quest collection. Those games gave me nightmares as kids. I don't think West of Loathing is my thing, because I've seen it. I have actually, Justin. I played The Unfinished Swan at Sharky's place. I had somewhat mixed feelings about it. I think it was generally better than not. Like, I think it was more good than not good, but I still had some concerns about it. Let's see. There's Splice, which I think might be somebody else's game that I'm borrowing. Let's see. I have Stardew Valley. Tadpole Trouble. I've actually beaten most of my games. Yeah, I've thought about it, Chrono, and I think I would. It's just a matter of how to do it. I don't know about RimWorld. I love the music. Yeah, well, so speaking of emulators, I also have thought about playing Dungeon Master, which is a game that I grew up with. If you want to date Lauren's age, go look up Dungeon Master for the Atari ST. And I'm older than that game. But it's a game that I never beat because it was way too intense for me when I was younger, and I think it might be kind of fun to play as a stream. On stream, if you guys want to see me confront the game that like defeated my family. Oh yes, Space Alert. I was an Atari ST girl. I would like to play Ghost Trick. Yeah, well, if you can help me set... You're funny, Cyber. If you guys can help me figure out how to set up PlayStation Portable emulation or DS emulation, then we can try to play some of those games. But yeah, so there's like a whole bunch of things that I've got. And I don't know, like, do you guys want to take some time to do a bunch of indies, or should we, or should we go into, like, should we do like one more indie and then do another long RPG and then do a couple more indies, and then eventually if I beat Dark Souls somewhere in there, do a couple more indies there? Like, do you guys like that as like trading off? Because like part of the thing is, so when you stream, to some degree you kind of want your channel to grow. Well, I neglected my channel for a few months, like with lots of stuff happening, and so I thanks, Cyber. I've kind of accepted, or I'm trying to accept, that the channel's not going to grow a whole lot, so I should probably do what I want to do. Flash games, Mood Auto-Tune, I don't know. Well, I do really want to play Crisis Core. I really, really genuinely do. I'm really excited about it because it managed to make my sister, who hated Final Fantasy VII, retroactively like Final Fantasy VII. And she and I played Final Fantasy VII together when we were kids and disliked it the same way and for similar reasons. So if it managed to make her like it, it might manage to make me like it too. So, but yeah, we can play a few more indies. Well, thank you, Space Alert. That makes me, I don't know, it makes me feel special that people want to just have the experience. So, well, thank you guys. You guys are nice. I'm grateful for this. I know there's a lot of people who, when they stream, like, people only want to see them play one kind of game. I don't think I could do that even if I wanted to. So it's nice that you guys are willing to come along for the ride. Because we've played a really interesting bunch of games on Tuesdays. So much for Tuesdays being the big game stream. Yeah, Nick, that's I've heard really good things about Crisis Core. Cyber, it depends on how intense and what intense. See, Fuzzy, Crisis Core, like, gameplay-wise is different, but, like, it's a kind of a prequel to Final Fantasy VII, which I didn't like, but the character in it is supposedly really good. If you tend not to like Final Fantasy games because you don't like the kinds of stories or the kinds of characters that they have, maybe it's not a good fit for you. I don't know. But, like, I know that okay, Cyber, I might talk to you about that separately to see if I could handle it. Because I sometimes like the intense stuff that Cyberpunk covers, although playing it instead of reading it might be a bit more. No, Crisis Core is the super emotional game where you play as Zack. So, who I've been told is like one of everyone's favorite Final Fantasy characters of all time. Closer to Harlan Ellison than Shadowrun. Okay. Because, like, okay, so Doki Doki Literature Club? No. That is not ever going to make the list of games that Lauren plays. But, and like, there's content in Life is Strange that will prevent me from ever playing Life is Strange. So, like, those are two, they're two different kinds of content that are both on the no list, if that gives you any context of things that I do or don't like. Well, that's interesting, Chrono. It's good to know. I did really like Night in the Woods. I had a dream about hanging out with a bunch of indie game developers that I follow on Twitter. It was weird. There's like all this other like personal stuff mixed in there, but then I would go off and have this like adventure with like various indie game developers. It was weird. But not bad. But yeah, so should I put together a poll for which indie game we play next? So, interesting, Moon Autotune. Something that inspires an in-depth essay is probably a pretty good sign. No, Nick. The thing is, at MagFest, I don't hang out with any game developers. I'm busy hanging out with musicians. Sentience, the android said, oh, is that the one that you're like trying to like ask questions of the like kind of decrepit body that you put AIs into? Because that's interesting. Okay, well, how's this? I'm going to put on both social and Discord, I'm going to make a poll. And so join those, follow those. I will try to give you guys a few days because I'm going to be at Comic Palooza anyway. So we'll figure out what we're going to play for Tuesday. Well, maybe I'll do like a couple more indies because they're relatively short. And then we'll dive into Crisis Core. That'll give me some time to figure out what I'm doing with it. So yeah. Cool. Oh man. So Blood Red Eyes, you're also a fan of Crisis Core? I hear really good things consistently. Oh, okay, Blue. So it's a different game. Okay. Android on a science-based colony. Local host. That's the one, Cyber. I am interested in that. Yeah, well, Space Alert, most of the ones that I'm looking at here talking about are relatively short. I think some of them are not. And like when I was listing off the adventure games, like I don't think those are short. I think how long does a game like Grim Fandango take? I have no concept because trying to beat adventure games when I was a kid was just like a lifelong prospect. Like it took forever. So I'll come up with a poll and maybe I'll have like links to some of the weird games. I really do want to play Dungeon Master on stream. I wonder if I could drag my sister if I'm ever in a place where my sister is and make my sister and I stream something together that we used to play when we were kids and see how that turns out. She's very different from me though. Yeah, Cyber, that's kind of what I'm thinking through. Oh man, yeah, Myst was way too hard for me. 7 to 8 streams. Okay. That's good to know, Nick. 500 hours, yeah. Yeah, and Justin, part of the problem with Grim Fandango is that I don't know, Grim Fandango's not LucasArts or Sierra, so it's its own kind of adventure game logic, which I haven't grown up on. I grew up on Sierra graphical text adventures, so I do really well, relatively speaking, with the logic of how things go. So I am better with that. LucasArts games are generally easier, but the logic is less intuitive for me. Although I did a really great job with the the potion in Monkey Island one. Just want to brag about that. That's one of the few moments where I was like, I'm good at this video game right now. But I was good at that video game right then. It's like that and fighting the like Sanctuary Guardian in Dark Souls. There's a few other little things where I was like, this is just one particular thing that I'm actually good at. Space alert, that's, oh sorry, I'm sorry guys, that was a bit too poppy. King's Quest 5 is about dying a whole ton. But I don't know about Myst, maybe. Myst might be too puzzly for me. I don't know. I tried playing it as a kid, and there was like a dentist's chair in it, and I just wandered around. So I probably won't be able to play any Zork games because they're a little bit... I played one with my sister, and we were scared of the Gru, but we managed to beat it with a walkthrough. That's good to know, Cyber. Okay, well that works out. We'll probably give Myst a pass. Are there any other... You know, while we're having a free-for-all, what else would you guys like to recommend? If it's emulated, free, or cheap, ideally. And again, like, I tend not to want to emulate games that are on, like, you know, current gen systems or things like that. Things that are easy to come by that I should buy. But if it's something that's, like, hard to find, like, Crisis Core is never going to get re-released because of licensing issues with the music, apparently. So, bullet hell stuff is probably a bad idea. You know, here, let me, okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. You guys ready for this? I'm gonna share with you guys, I'm gonna make a Google Doc where you can stick these ideas up on. I'm trusting you guys, please don't put anything obscene in there. Please. I figure you won't. Let's do this. All right. So please, like, tell me, okay, get shareable link. Anyone with the link can edit. Copy link. All right, you guys ready for this? There you go. And feel free to like put like, it's available this way. It costs this much. It is an adventure game that won't take you very long. Things like that. Hatoful boyfriends. Okay, so the thing with Hatoful boyfriends that I actually know... Well, Nick, I don't know that it's going to be wild because it's like, I think mostly my crew here, and my crew is very well behaved. We'll see. But yeah, put down like a guess of how many hours you think it'll take me to beat them too. Hatoful Boyfriend, I didn't think I would play, so I read about it. As I've read the entirety and I know the massive change that happens in it. So it's an interesting thing. Let's see. Yeah, no, it should be an interesting list. And I already have a list of some things. Oh my god, okay, well, I'm going to open it up and see people editing it. Oh my god, wow, look at that. There's a whole bunch of stuff on it. Oh my god, you guys are really cute. Okay, and if you want to label who wrote what, oh my god, this is really cute. Okay, we're gonna have a time here. Okay, just so that this can be captured for let's see. Hold on. Okay, let's see if this works. Why is it not working? Is it working now? No, it's not working. Why isn't it working? I'm trying to show you guys this browser window. Well. Anyway. Drat. Okay. You're gonna wait until the suggestions cool down. This is exciting, guys. I am actually super excited. Let's delete that. Yes. Okay. Window capture. Oh, man, why is it not working? It's not working. Ugh. Well, rest assured, it would be super great if it did work. Why is it not working? There's all this weird stuff open right now. Well, apparently I don't know how to do OBS. So, things that are not safe for Lauren. So I'm generally not into things that are grimdark, and I'm generally not into things that are for edgelords. I don't do well with depictions of assault are straight out. Characters dealing with the consequences may or may not be a deal breaker. I'm not into torture scenes. That's one of my hang-ups about the Metal Gear Solid series, is that I know they've all got one. I've seen the one in Metal Gear Solid 1 before. It did not give me nightmares, so I figure it's probably safe. What else? Here we go. Check it out. Games Lauren should play. I'm amused by this. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh man. Bunnicula. I read Bunnicula. I liked Bunnicula. So why is it not scrolling down when I scroll down? Oh my god, you guys are really cute. Fighting games, I'm not a huge fan of fighting games in general. They'd have to have a good story. I tend to like things that are story driven, primarily. Lore is fine. Interesting characters, like basically if the story isn't very good but the characters are good, that's fine. If the story is great but the characters aren't very good, that's okay. If there isn't really story or character, but oh my goodness, are you serious? It's peanut butter jelly time, apparently. I guess I should have figured that was gonna happen. Okay. Well, I feel like I don't know why it's not scrolling down, but it's not scrolling down. That's weird. Okay, well anyway, we're gonna dance with it. I'm not gonna lie, like actually I'm really impressed with you guys, because like nobody said anything bad. Please don't take that as an excuse to do anything terrible. But yeah. That was pretty fun. Yeah. But yeah, so let's see. But favorite games, obviously, I really like RPGs. From a certain era, I tend not to like RPGs that much these days. I know, Space Lover, that's why I turned it off. I was like, wait a minute. Things might become problematic if I keep up. No, I like action adventures, gameplay-wise. Indie-wise, I like things with weird, interesting, story-driven gameplay. I loved Undertale. I loved Night in the Woods. Was really impressed with Oxenfree, even if it wasn't quite 100% for me. Really liked One Shot. Will be replaying it at some point. Let's see. I don't know what else to say. Let's see. I've heard that Off is probably not for me. Oh, yeah. I guess this is actually pretty trusting of me, isn't it? Well, thank you guys. I do have Valhalla. I started playing it, and it is very not for me in its humor and treatment of female characters. I do have Twitch Prime. Okay, there's a pun happening. That's really cute. I appreciate that. Oh my god, okay, well, somebody actually wrote an actual... Wait. Pants Are for Badgers is not a game? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I thought about trying to play one of the Shadowrun games. I watched some of I think it was Dragonfall. Didn't really super get into it, but I think I would probably have a better experience playing it on my own. Choice of the Cat. I have some friends who write the choice of games, or some of the choice of games. Yeah, go for it. Oh, Rain World! Okay, Bright Primate did the music to that, and that's, or maybe that's the sound design, I don't know. And he's a friend, and he's super cool, so that's what I know about the game. It looks really good, also really hard, but really good. Hmm. Yeah, well, you can, how's this? You can treat your characters like people and also have a game that you refer to as waifu bartending and have really deeply uncomfortable content that characters laugh about or that shouldn't be there, except that you decided that fan service was cool and funny. So, I'm not a fan, but I love the soundtrack. I listen to the soundtrack way too much. I appreciate we've got this how to annoy a font purist thing going on. Like, you guys are pretty great. This is fun. All right. So, I mean, I'm probably going to cut this stuff off when I get to, like, with YouTube, actually. Um, but yeah, no, this is delightful. And then I'll take suggestions for long games, too, just in case. Look, I have to like Comic Sans now that I've played Undertale. Blarga blarble? That's a pretty good word. You have to wait 12 hours between play sessions. Well, I wait a week between play sessions. Is that okay? Okay. Well, the anonymous Python has something to say. How many of you guys? 17. There's 17 of you with this open. I guess 16 of you plus one of me. Good night, Cyber. Thanks for coming by. I'm probably going to shut down shortly myself, but this has been fun. And if you want to like make a case for why I should oh, logs that you have to wait to open. Okay, interesting. But yeah, if you want to make a case for why I should play one of these others, I'm going to take a look at these, probably talk about them some on Discord, maybe ask people for feedback on Twitter, and then I will make a poll, and then we will decide what we play next. And if they're like two shorter games, and then we play a longer one or what, and then we'll have the same sort of list to pull from when we beat Dark Souls eventually, which by the way, there's no Dark Souls this week because I'm going to be in Texas practicing with my band and eating hamburgers. It's a good way to be. Oh man, choose your adventure things. That's always fun. Nox, hi baby. I love you, little girl. Oh my god, she's so cute. She's a good cat. All right. Oh man. Lots of lore. Thank you guys for your lots of lore. Okay, Proto, your experience might have been exceptional. Just saying. Besides, isn't it a good thing we waited on playing Transistor? I don't think you're allowed to complain about that one. I'm going to sass you. I'm allowed to sass you. I'm sassing you in public. Anyway, yeah. Oh my god, somebody posted up a kitty. I just want you guys to know that I think most people would think that Twitch would be a place where obscene things happen, and instead you guys have shown me a cat. Thank you. I think I have the best community ever on Twitch, so thank you guys for being part of that. I am going to go ahead and shut down here, though, so I can get ahead of my freelance work. Yes, you are cool. Well, I'm glad to be on the side of the internet that is cats. So thank you guys for joining me. Thomas Was Alone was fun and charming. And yes, have a good night, everybody.